So now that we have incorporated Bootstrap into our project, it's time to learn a new concept, which is template inheritance. What is template inheritance and why it's important? Template inheritance is the process of using a template many times and injecting data into it. So instead of creating a template many times, we can use a parent template and then inherit that code to a child. So let me show what I mean here. So suppose that we have this index as our parent, and it's going to be our parent HTML page. So we don't need to create that basic outline many times. We can use this as our parent or our main HTML page, and then we can create other pages. So here in the templates, I'm going to create a new page. Here I'm going to create a new page, and then I'm going to call it home.html. And then instead of copying the same code from the index and pasting it here in the home, we can simply kind of inherit that code and kind of import that code from the index.html. But how can we do that? Well, you can do that by just typing here curly braces, and then percentage at the beginning and at the end, and in between these characters or these signs, what we need to type here, and in between these symbols, what we need to type is that we need to say extends, and then what we want to extend is that we want to extend the index.html. So I'm going to say here extends and then index.html. That's it. Now if you save, and now if you return this home to the user, instead of returning the index, let me return the home.html. If you return the home.html, and if you remove this data as well, let me remove this data. We don't need this. I'm just gonna say here this is Flask app. And now if you save and head on over to your browser, guess what? If you refresh, what you are going to get is that you are going to get the index page. But we are actually, in reality, we are returning the home page, not the index page. But we got the index page. Why? Because I have kind of copied all of this code and pasted it here by using the concept of template inheritance. So what this line is going to do is just going to kind of extend or kind of import the code from the index.html into the home. But you can't see that. It's happening behind the scenes, but you cannot see that. And this is super powerful because you don't have to repeat yourself, and also you will be able to inject data into a specific kind of position in this index.html, as I'm going to be showing you shortly.